Welcome back to Sugar Free Gaming. We are here with me, Amanda.
And Shea.
And here is episode 2, part 4, technically. Alright, so this is a continuation from our last video. We're gonna hop right into it. Here we go.
Alright.
That's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Oh, this started because she wouldn't wake up on time. Like, okay. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Aw, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?"
Yay! Shea, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with?
I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pulls out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, whose poem do you want to read first?
I'll read my girl Yuri.
Yuri? Alright. You have to read it in her voice. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Damn. Jeez. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh! Sorry. I'm not even doing her voice right. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Damn. Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
Damn.
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. Dang, that's what I do. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her strain of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased.
Don't talk shit about the best character in this game. Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that.
Yeah, you really fucking shouldn't. Especially about the best character.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Is no one else, listening to this conversation?
Apparently not. I think they're all sharing poems with each other.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you find if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'll have to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club. Amanda just ripped the earbud out of my ear.
Sorry.
Alright, you have to read it.
I can't read this.
You have
I
to
look like
read
an
it.
intellectual. Ghost under the light. Oh my God. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing, air are the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
I thought that said the light kitchens. I kitchen back.
I bathe. Calms, breathing air. I don't know what that word is. Okay, moving on. I flicker back.
That ASMR. So do I click out of this shit? What do I do?
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah, you do.
It's funny because it's super good handwriting, but you can't
It's
fucking
cursive.
read it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time. Dang, did they record that time? But it took you a long time to read.
That's because I'm fucking intellectual.
Can you go?
I'm dyslexic. I'm Indian.
Stop!
Well, I just don't read script very well. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. That's such a fucking fuckboy thing to say.
I liked it.
I really liked that, essay that you wrote in English class.
About the mitochondria.
I really like the way you hit that ball in PE class. Such a fuckboy thing. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Okay. Give her some fucking real
it wasn't
feedback.
Too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghost theory?
Uh-huh. Or hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Shea. You dumbass bitch.
Okay, bitch. Really? I must have totally missed the point. That's because I don't know how to fucking read. And you're just pretending to have this fucking awe-inspiring interest in poetry.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
This was about flickering lights. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's because you're a fucking retard. You have no business being in this club. That's impressive. Like, just saying that. Like, this guy's just trying to get with all these girls, saying all the things they want to hear.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. You see how much nicer he is to her than he is to Sayori?
Mm-hmm. I'm counting on you.
Alright.
Let's
see.
Let's get Nasuki out of the way.
What do you mean, out the way? This is Okay, so... I already know what her first poem is like, and I know you're gonna talk some mad shit.
Okay, we'll do that one last. How about we'll go Monica?
No, we'll do her. Because you did your best girl, I'm gonna do my best girl.
Okay.
Damn, I forgot the voice I did for Natsuki.
Isn't that the...
Well,
yeah.
It's about what I expected from someone like you. A fucking idiot. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste?
Thanks.
Do you want to get fucking punched in the fucking face, you asshole? I'll pass. You know I'll be watching those fucking Russian slapping tournaments. I know what to do to beat the shit out of you. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Okay.
What do you think about that absolute genius poem? Like, Harvard wants to know your location right now.
God is calling you.
Yeah? I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. What a stupid ass fuckboy. He's literally saying, who's gonna like that type of shit? Okay. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all oh my god, I have to pronounce shit. Sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like monkeys can climb and eagles can fucking fly. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
Yeah, don't fucking judge me, okay? I know how to write poems. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something today, retard. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
You know they're all 18 years old.
Okay.
So for her to say she's the youngest one, that's
She's like 17 and
she's
three
like
quarters.
she turned 18
like
5
yesterday.
minutes ago.
I'm the youngest one here.
Yeah, guess not. I decide to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Whose poem are we gonna read?
How about, let's do Sayori.
Alright, we're gonna start off with Sayori's poem.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Shea.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I'm so desperate, Sayori.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, so, you know?
You have such a skipped. Okay, go ahead.
So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Shea poem.
Ooh.
Shut up. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet
Calm
against
down.
her chest. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in this club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Shea. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here.
Dang.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I want
Deep.
breakfast too.
That was deep. Sorry.
What do you think her poem was about? Who do you think the sunshine is?
The Indian man.
You remember when I just told her how fucking ugly she was a few minutes ago? And now she's all like,
Sunshine.
I wrote this poem for you. I love you so much. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Damn, why are you insulting
No.
her?
Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
That was so much fun. Monica's the best.
What does Monica have to do with this? Oh, yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Oh shit, Monica.
This might be like a 6-page poem.
Hi, Shea. Howdy. Having a good time so far reading everyone's poems? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Shea. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know.
It's just a poem. Calm down.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. That's because we wrote that poem for Sayori. Just so you know. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into this too much? Fried chicken crawfish. I could be. Of course. Or oh gosh. I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows? That someone happily would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone...
Stop talking.
Yeah, I know. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So, don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about I just cut my own fucking... Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Damn, you have to scroll? Jeez! Alright, let me just wipe the sweat off my face. This poem here is called Hole in the Wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction I can't fucking read this. See the direction the spackle protrude. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorned with a permanent copy of my meaningless image. It's just a little hole. Damn, I can't read her handwriting. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Alright, let me just go ahead and scroll down a little bit. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Ooh, the foreshadow. Ooh. If you only knew it, man. That last line, and he, on the other side,
she's gonna be locked
was looking in.
And it's throwing me at torture chambers, right? And okay.
Ooh! Oh, you don't understand how close you are.
Dang.
So, what do you think? It's very free. Or I'm doing the wrong voice. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time in between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know about that, hun. Or how to put that, or how to put it. Damn, I can't read. I guess you could say that I had some kind of What?
Epiphany.
What kind of words? It looked like elephant.
Epiphany.
That's right, epiphany. I've never seen that word wrote out before.
Don't worry, I pronounce it like epiphony when I see it, so I did pretty good myself.
It's been influencing my poems a bit. I just drew a blank.
An elephant?
What? How do you pronounce it again?
Epiphany.
Damn. An epiphany? I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Alright, we should leave off there now that we've read everyone's poems.
Alright, there we go.
So, thank you for watching this new installment of Doki Doki Literature Club. This has been Shea.
And Amanda.
And we will catch you next time on Sugar Free Gaming. Bye.